Hey guys, back again. As I promised, I'd make this video. This is the second part of the series. I got one more after this. I'm going to do a little bit more of an advanced one. It's going to take me a little more time. It's going to be selling in percentages. It's going to have a small percentage. It's going to gradually increase, then it's going to go drop down. It's going to be weighted. Obviously, you can mix and match it how you want to, but it's going to be for a lot more advanced traders. It's going to take a lot more time. Not saying that not everybody can do it. It's just you're going to have to practice on it. Get your numbers down, and I'm going to try to draw it out as best I can for everybody. This one's going to be kind of like a novice, kind of like in the middle of the road. I really like this one the best. It's kind of like the best blend between how much time you have to think about it, and I like the method a little better. I think it's a little bit more secure. I think it's fairly simple to understand as well. So this one, for lack of a better term, I'm going to call it the incremental sell order. Basically, I kind of draw a little example here. So if you have kind of like a smaller amount of shares, that's going to be, a chunk of how many shares, like just an example, what you could sell times whatever price it is that you're wanting to sell at. And then obviously it'll equal whatever profit that you'd get. And obviously you can move this up as you go along. Say you've got more shares than the average investor, whatever that might be. Say the average ape now probably has around 500 shares to 1,000. 1 to 2,000, 1 to 3,000. For like some of the apes that have been in here for a lot longer. Than obviously if you're somebody that's got their pockets lined, you buy at a better price, and you just have a lot more dry powder than most people. 100 shares each time in increments, might not be too bad of a deal for you, because you might have 50, say you got 5,000 to 10,000 shares, which good on you. That's pretty good. So basically what this is I like it a lot because you are securing profits along the way. You're not sitting there waiting so long for a sell number just for all kinds of volatility to go on. So you're securing your profits on the pros, and it's less anxiety inducing. You're always making sure that you're taking profits along the way, and you are kind of like, wipe the sweat off your forehead. You're going, okay, I'm just sit back. Worst comes to worst, if the price falls or the moass is done, whatever, you're set. You already got this amount of money transferred over into your broker clearing, and then you can transfer it from there however you want to do it. Go to your bank, transfer into other stocks, take it out. Obviously you want to set up for your capital gains. You don't want to get caught with your pants down on that one. Obviously, that'll be about 37%. So, for every 100 grand you take out, it's going to be 37 grand. So you'll be left with $63,000. So just remember that. I'll make a video on that. How to put those numbers together. I'm probably going to come up with part 3 today as well, because I got a lot of stuff on my mind I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to be busy today while I'm on break until I go back to work. Then I probably won't be making as many videos, but anyways, going back to the pros and cons. The cons, there's more orders to track. So basically that means you are going to be keeping track of all these sell orders you got, making sure they get filled. That probably won't be too big of a problem, because you're going to be taking smaller swipes out of it. You're going to be like a little panther, taking small swipes. You're not going to be taking big chunks of it, like a lion. So hope that analogy kind of works for you guys. There's going to be more attention required to it, so you're going to be sitting there kind of monitoring it more, which a lot of people are probably going to be doing that anyways, because they're going to be so excited after seeing their portfolio read for like 2 years or more. But you're going to be really attentive. You're going to control your emotions, because you're going to be seeing the price rise, and you're going to that greed's going to come to you. So what I do suggest, I can't give you 100% financial advice, but this is something that if it were me, I'm thinking, set and forget. you know, I've got my numbers, you know, multiply however many shares, you know, you have, divide them by however many shares you're wanting to sell off at, and find your average there. I need to make a video on that too. Then you can, you know, have your game plan there, like 20 shares times 400. You know, obviously you don't want to sell at a whole number. You want your odd numbers. You know, you don't want to sell with a pack. You want to find like 393.63 or something weird, you know, something nobody else is going to pick. And there's a pretty good chance you're going to fill your shares, you know. My next sell bracket would be 597.808. You know, or you can just make it a whole amount, 597, you know, because each psychological level is going to have a lot of attention on it. So, yeah, some other tips and tricks. You're going to have the multiple sell orders, which that's what this whole thing is. So that's going to help you out a lot. You're going to be securing profits along the way. You're not going to be screwing around, you know, waiting $3,000 to $4,000 in between sell orders, YOLOing all your money, you know, and then watching it go back down, and then, you know, it's going to cause a lot of anxiety over here. What I like about this, you're seeing your secure profits. That's causing a psychological effect on you. You're going to be more calm during the squeeze. You're going to be, you know, sitting there making more clear decisions because, you know, it's kind of like you're saving money. You know, you got an emergency fund. Your emergency fund is against, you know, the volatility of the squeeze. So that's in turn going to help you allow it to hold to higher numbers. I know this is really crappy, so I'm trying to read it off for you guys. But that's going to be really key, man, because a lot of people, I feel like there's millions of people that don't even watch, you know, YouTube videos, you know, on some of these people. And, you know, a lot of people aren't making videos like this. And I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying this is really going to be big. This is going to be key. And I really feel this is important. This is going to be providing you guys with like a massive amount of value. And I really hope these videos get a lot more views, because I think this is going to be really, really crucial when that squeeze happens, you know, more than the stupid, you know, stock split that may never happen. Yeah, so this is one of the few times I'm going to ask you guys to like and subscribe, because I really want this information to get out. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I finally got off my ass and did it. Yeah, so finishing up here, the dislikes. There are more orders to track, so if you're like me, you want to sit there and take screenshots of your orders, making sure you know you have the evidence to dispute. It's more time consuming, but obviously you're secure. You know, that's the big thing. You know, seeing your securing progress. You got that emergency fund, so to speak, in place. You know, that's really going to be helping you guys out, you know, with your anxiety. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to come up with the third part of this. After that, I'm really kind of speeding through this a little bit, because I want to get to some other stuff I'm going to do after this video on your limit orders. Nobody's talking about how to do that, and during the squeeze, that's going to be really important, because you're only going to be able to sell off to a certain price. You're going to, like, say if you're at $5,000 and the price is at $250, you're not going to be able to put that order in just yet. And I'm going to do a video after the next one on this. You're not going to want to miss that video, for real. So I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and like if you found this valuable. I think a lot of people will. I'm going to get to work on the next one. Comment down below if you have any questions about this. I know this is kind of really basic, but I'm going to try to throw out some info on how to actually implement this, and you can kind of put this into perspective. So if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. If this makes sense to you, just let me know. And help each other out in the comments as well. All right, I'll get to work on the next one. Peace.